Welcome to my spoiler review of Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. Though the film is something of an improvement over the previous entry, it still has a lot to go over, so let's open it up. The film starts on a flashback of a past encounter with Dumbledore Grindelwald, and I will address a couple things while going further. I am well aware of the 6 seconds that were cut for some foreign releases at the beginning, and mainly because I was really looking for them. On that subject, even with the reshoot and other re-editing done, I still think Mads Mikkelsen was the right choice to take over Grindelwald. Personally, I would even have been fine with them calling Colin Farrell again. That out of the way, most of the rest of the cast is back, though I will point out exceptions as I go. We rejoin Newt as he hopes to chill and give birth to twins, though this joy is short-lived as his mother is killed and one of the calves is kidnapped by Grindelwald's followers. Grindelwald then kills said calf, which is charitably our inciting incident. Newt is where the Theseus meet with Dumbledore and Hogsmeade. Leaving the discussion of the blood pact being quite heavy, I do like seeing the set again. Credit where it's due, the period fantasy setting looks impressive, and both Stuart Craig and Neil Lamont are great production designers. Back in New York, we rejoin Jacob and Queenie along with the new character played Jessica Williams. Eulalie Hicks, or Lolly for short. She essentially fills the same role as Zoe Kravitz's character in previous films. Anyway, after meeting up on a train, everyone prepares to meet at the summit of the German Ministry of Magic. This is going to be an attempt on the life of the candidate's minister. Also, Bundy is taking Newt's suitcase to replicate it, which will be important later. Not the worst Chekhov's gun on the table, but it works. At the summit in Germany, the current minister says there isn't sufficient evidence to convict Grindelwald as of yet. Grindelwald then decides to use this as a platform to become minister himself. Ha! Never heard that one before. Jacob also prevents an attempt at the minister's life, but is mistaken for the assailant. It's been done. Elsewhere, Dumbledore confronts Credence at a secret place, and after what's actually a fairly impressive duel, tells him the truth about his heritage. If I had a nickel for a WB franchise that involved Ezra Miller and Parallel Worlds, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that's happened twice. Back with Newt, the whole sequence of freeing his brother and doing a crab walk to get him out is actually one of the best scenes in the film. No lie. If they do make the remaining movies, I am really hoping we get more of the beasts and the period fantasy. Anyway, as the ministry candidates gather in Bhutan, Dumbledore gathers Newt and the others' new requirement. The payoff for the suitcase plot is authorized a shell game to hide the real Chillon exposed, the one Grindelwald killed, and plans to use as puppets. Somehow, it's actually less insane than the candidacy of Dr. Oz. The shell game sequence in Bhutan is actually quite thrilling, especially with how the real Chillon is used to out Grindelwald before it's too late. Credit where it's due, once again, to editor Mark Day, as well as director of photography George Richmond. After Grindelwald is out as a fraud, their blood pact shatters and the final duel with Dumbledore ensues. It's arguably the best scene in the film, all things considered. Dumbledore wins the duel and Credence apprehended. The film closed on the wedding of Jacob and Queenie at his bakery. I don't know what will happen with the planned 4th and 5th films, but it wouldn't surprise me if they retooled Home for HBO Max if they still happen at all. The movie, despite getting better critical reception than the last one, still garnered mixed reactions overall. As you can tell, even I have mixed feelings towards the direction the series has taken. Audiences also seem to be getting less spellbound as well. With the film making over $400 million worldwide on its $200 million budget, enough to at least break even, it ended up being the first entry in the series to not break $100 million domestically, taking just over $95 million in the US. Talk about joining a specific club of films includes Alita Battle Angel in the 2016 Warcraft film. It also raises questions about any future movies, even aside from cast and screenwriter controversies. While it is easier to deal with a divisive personality, if it doesn't impact the quality of their work, I've seen my fair share of fans turn away from an IP once the hits stop coming. Though I'm not outright linking the online statements made by the screenwriter, or the disastrous breakup of Depp and her to this film, it definitely casts a Dementor-linked shadow that will need a major Patronus to clear. The fact this film wraps up many of the major storylines and has a conclusive ending does seem like an insurance policy in case the new management at WB decides not to move forward the planned 4th and 5th movies. Especially with Credence having his storyline resolved, given the myriad legal problems surrounding Ezra Miller and their future career prospects now in doubt. As for any future content about the Wizarding World, I don't know. I'm still not outright showing a retrospective of the series, but for now at least, that is indefinitely postponed. Hopefully, future of the series can be brighter, because right now, WB has an uphill battle on their hands more than one. That is all for now. Take care.